Welcome back. This is Niaga Spotlight with me, Tamina Kausji. Now, for this week's analysis, we're going to be looking at the upcoming El Nino weather phenomenon and socio-economic impacts. Right. So basically, the United Nations World Meteorological Organization has also said hot and dry weather driven by the El Nino phenomenon is on the horizon. Weather experts are predicting an unusually long period of dry weather beginning this July, lasting until early 2024. Now, of course, such climate change, it worsens droughts and there are devastating economic, societal, ecological impacts, especially in tropical countries like ours with a fragile ecosystem. And Malaysia, of course, is no stranger to such fallouts. During previous El Nino periods, namely 97 to 2002 and between 2016 to 2018, Malaysia experienced several disruptions and fallouts from extreme dry weather and declining water reserves. Some of us may remember during such years, it's not only restaurants closing, people lining up daily to collect water from tankers, but also these water shortages impact hygiene, clearing of sewers, farming and agricultural output. Remember, just this year alone, we've already seen fresh produce prices rise between 20 to 40%. Plus also, not forgetting the potential return of the haze during El Nino cycles from forest and peat fires in Malaysia and Indonesia, fueled by a lack of rainfall. So with the return of El Nino, are we going to experience the same cycles of interruptions, or are we better prepared this time? Have we managed to optimize our water management, treatment, storage, distribution, and also water security over the last years? These are burning questions. But first, let's quickly understand what water reserve margins are, which is basically additional treated water capacity available after existing demand is met. Now, the ideal percentage for Malaysian states is 20%. States with less than 5% will be prone to water interruptions during dry spells. Looking in a little bit deeper, in Peninsular Malaysia, states with optimal water reserve margins are Perak, Pahang, Penang, as well as Terengganu. On the flip side, we've also got other slides, which are Kedah, Kelantan, and Perlis with less than optimal reserves. And these are at most at risk. Data for Sabah and Sarawak, meanwhile, is limited. Right. Moving along from there, though, nationally, as of 2020, Malaysia's total water reserve margins stand at actually 11% only. So, that said, ahead of July, even though we still have Malaysian states grappling with flood victims, it's essential, meanwhile, to elaborate on water conservation strategies.